the People's Democratic Party is still not pleased with the president's approval of $1 billion for the military to fight insurgents. The Deputy National Secretary of the PDP, Mr. Agbo Emmanuel, is insisting that for the fund to be drawn from the excess crude account, the president must follow due process, beginning with approval from state assemblies. But presidential spokesman Mr. Garba Shehu disagrees, insisting that the president has already received approval from the state governors, who have the responsibility of interfacing with their lawmakers. Both men were guests on our breakfast program, Sunrise Daily.
We are talking about a fund that is not within the budget provisions. We are talking about moving from the excess crude fund that belongs to not just the federal government, but the federal government, the state, and the local governments. And if the state governors are acting on behalf of their local chapters, such request that we now remove state funds should even be submitted and subjected to approvals of the various state parliament. The speakers cannot and will never act by voice approval on behalf of a state parliament. These are issues that are supposed to be subjected to a vote in each of the parliaments of the state.
It is not required by the Constitution for the president to go and ask state parliaments for this kind of approval. No, it is the governor or the National Nigerian Governors Forum which had given this mandate to the president to spend that have this explanation to make. So they will go back to their parliaments and they will work it out. How they do it, it's their own business, but the president will not sign onto anything that is wrong. There is a mandate given to elected leaders. If Dr. Geoffrey Onyema goes out of this country, goes to Addis Ababa, African Union, and says, this is Nigeria speaking, he must be believed. He has done his homework. He will have, that's the mandate, given to him. So you can't say that you are reading speakers of a mandate to commit on behalf of they would have done their own consultations, backroom negotiations, and all of the things. You don't know what has happened. So you don't just dismiss it outrightly.